it's a bit of a surprise because you go to the throne room and you can see Archie's atop. He has like this kind of dais and like a throne, and he's talking to a full-fledged, tall-winged demon. He has red skin, black robes, glasses, and braided gray hair. Next to him, you see a female tiefling with a slender build and longer ears. Behind her is a male tiefling who bears a strong resemblance to the female. You can peg them easily as siblings. Finally, there are two more male arcane elves, as you see the familiar faces of Nerte and Farius.
I'm gonna like both of them like at once, like that kind.
Both of them. And yeah. Nerte hugs you back fully, and then Farius just kind of gives you like a little pat. Yes.
Are you done?
Yes, are you done? And Arte's just like, hey, I haven't seen you in forever. What's going on? Oh, Princess, hi.
As to remember. Oh, yeah.
Princess, hi.
I just kind of slide in. I'm like, how's Empire life treating you?
Well, that's what we're here to talk about.
The Empire life?
Well, I mean, kinda, because I came back, and then what I did is I went to my family, and I told them that I was gonna go to Adlanna's family and tell them about what happened with Adlanna, and that took a while to happen just because I had to get there. And then we were, and he, let me remember his name. Let's see. My dad kind of chewed me out because I did kind of go AWOL technically, so, but then we hugged it out, so it's okay. And he's a bit of a babbler, so he says, yeah, then I've told him that my little bro should actually be the heir because, you know, he's actually responsible and stuff, and then we both agreed on that. And also he's not gay, so that makes things a little less complicated. So then I went over to Adlanna's family, and I told them that Adlanna kind of went to Borogavar, and by kind of, I mean actually really went there. And he's like, yeah, that's her husband, and he points at the demon.
Oh.
And so then the demon bows and says, my name is Richard. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I think, has Adlanna mentioned Richard to us? I think she has.
She has.
Yeah.
It's been years, so...
It has been years, but yes, Richard was mentioned a number of times.
Yeah.
And he says, I believe you are acquainted with my wife, Adlanna. These are our children. This is Alcarin and Estima. And the two tieflings wave. I came to Emperor Artius because we had some similar arrangements made before, and then Artius is just like, he's just like, yeah, well, your wife did bring about 100 illegal immigrants in, so yeah, we have to deal with that.
Yeah, so have fun with that.
It happens.
Well, we worked it out, didn't we? And he's like, yes, and she wants to do it again. Well, so it turns out Adlanna's doing what she does best. In Borogavar, she's, leading a rebellion.
Okay. I can vibe with that.
Yes.
I mean, that does sound like her.
So, the, demons and devils are fighting, as they always have done. It's been a long time.
Ciara would be privy to that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's like...
They've done that. They've pretty much always done that.
Yeah.
There's kind of... the big disagreement is, like, there's a big portion of devils who don't think that that they have any business on the material plane. and that they should keep their business within Borogavar. And then demons are like, whatever, we don't care. Of course, there are
not your jurisdiction, not your problem.
Yeah, so there's a lot of infighting like over that, and then just infighting in general because they're aggressive people. So, but there's a big group of tieflings that are kind of caught up in the middle, and Adlanna wants to get them out and bring them to the Arcanic Empire. Yes, and so we're working with the Emperor to try to work that out, and we want to sort of establish a team to try to help assist her in this effort. Turns out she's been affected by her demon toxicosis and has become a tiefling. So if you remember, Adlanna had a condition where she had to like intake magic to like have magical equilibrium. Similar.
Yeah,
to...
she had to like consume bones.
Yeah, she.
I don't think I've ever seen a Adlanna before.
No, you've never seen her.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Not a long time.
Yeah,
She's
no.
the first player that left, but basically she was fighting a demon, and then to escape that demon opened a portal to Borogavar, and since she was like on top of him stabbing him, they both went through. And Adlanna's mom, who was like a cool like grandma elf ninja, like also went with them. So the two of them have been like missing ever since. Because your party was like, we have no idea how to get to Borogavar. Like, you found out a way, but it was like way on the other side of the planet. So you'd have to like specifically go over.
That's inconvenient.
Yeah. Strange that there aren't just portals to other dimensions everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot see how that could be a problem ever. Not at all. Never.
And
Sounds like a huge problem.
Ciara, while you're listening to this, you get a flashback of that dream you got.
Yeah.
Of that tiefling woman with the sword shard.
And like most things, she is on the edge, and she's like on the edge of the conversation, just like taking that in. Let me grab that information, put that under my hat.
We're still, gathering our team, and we made contact with Adlanna. I can't directly go there. I've been banished from Borogavar permanently. But I can always send our my son and daughter, Arkin and Estima, and two of them are like, yeah, we can got this. But we could definitely use more experienced hands.
I mean, maybe, and I like turn to Luna, and I'm like, maybe we should talk to her. We did know her for a while.
True, we did.
And I mean, I think it's fair for us to tell her what happened to Tarina.
Oh yeah, she would want to know, wouldn't she?
Yes, she's been asking about a young Tarina.
Is Tarina still a banshee? Or did
She was released
Okay.
when her dad was vanquished.
Mhm.
Because she basically like made a vengeance curse.
Yeah.
And as a banshee
Yeah, her purpose as a banshee
was fulfilled.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
It's like so.
What do you need to talk to Adlanna about? Is it to convince her not to bring the tieflings? Have her bring the tieflings?
Well,
What's our end game? And I like bring out my pipe and I start
the end
smoking
game
it.
is to help her safely deliver the tieflings over to here. But that's difficult given all the infighting. So we'd need to send a team in to basically rescue them and bring Adlanna back through. And we don't have the manpower or the specialized people to do that. And let's just say it's he looks to Artius, off the books.
Okay. Secure the tieflings. Secure the Adlanna. intercept enemy demon, devil, places.
Yeah, that wraps it up.
Planes.
Generally speaking, that's about it. Yeah.
He does a secret message to Ardius. Can I go?
What sort of specialist would you even need for that sort of travel? Ciara, just trying to seem uninterested, but at the same time, like, bothers me that I had a dream about the person, like, some sort. What is this? What is this little tiny thing tickle the back of my brain? What is this?
Well, people such as yourselves, who are seasoned in combat, and from my understanding, you've had run-ins with demons before. You've fought them, and I believe as a drow woman yourself, you would be familiar with, well, demons and devils.
I scoot towards.
She sort of smiles at it, and then just says yes.
Yeah, I mean, you know them. You know a few.
Yeah, I mean, someone had to teach me Abyssal. Someone, somewhere.
I scoot towards Ardius and I'm like, does this count as princess training?
He's just like...
It's a little more mercenary than princess.
He's just like...
Princess
Well, I
mercenary.
suppose it would fall under diplomacy on an interplanar level.
Yes!
Ari sends him another message so then I can go too, right?
It's like, I'll think about it.
She's old enough to get married, she's old enough to adventure.
I'll think
All
about
of us get married, all of them to fight demons, and
Well, it sounds like you might be interested. We'll be gathering supplies and getting together a bit more of a team.
Do you have any idea where the entry point would be?
And then
Ciara's actually just interested in details at this point. She hasn't signed on, but she's like, oh, I'm curious. It's just soldier mode immediately. Oh, well, you know what's your entry point?
Well, I believe our resident archmage can help us out. He just looks over at Ardius. Yeah, I can get you there.
I want to toot our own horn. You know,
Please don't.
honk, honk. But we've dispatched a couple demons ourselves. I think we can handle it.
Well, then by all means, cast a 7th level spell. Get there yourself.
I can't.
Alright, Ciara's from
Ellie
behind
sinks into her
Ellie.
shoulders, and she's like, ooh.
Try as she might, Ciara cannot help but smile because that was hilarious. It's just, this is like...
If you don't need me, you don't need
Basically,
me.
like, if you can see one of those, like, classic SpongeBob cuts where they just, like, cut to someone's face and it's just all, like, weird and distorted. It's basically that. Just like, ooh.
Like a completely different art style, just like.
Yeah.
I think this is the part, Lass, I think this is the part where you ask him politely.
just
Wait,
A little reminder.
wait, sorry,
she's talking to you.
I didn't hear that.
Ciara just lightly leans.
I think this is the part where you ask the Archmage something a little bit more politely. Just to ask a little more politely.
Ask the flip wizard nicely. I don't know what his dex is like, so
Yeah.
flip wizard is so.
It's 16.
Flip wizard.
Yeah, and I just, like, kind of graciously, like, curtsy. I'm like, I mean, we'll graciously accept any assistance or help that you're willing to offer. Blink, blink.
Yeah, Oculus.
That was good. I think that was good. That was good, wasn't it, Kiki? I think that was good, wasn't it, Kiki?
Quiet loud.
Well, we're not leaving this moment, but I will assist you. believe you need to probably gather supplies before you go into a dangerous zone like Borogavar. And you probably have some eternal affairs to settle first. And she looks over at Luna. I would like to not have Ari travel with a convicted felon. Personally.
I'm working on it.
Oh, right, we have to do the boring stuff.
Yeah.
The legal stuff. Kiara has a more legal.
Does it count if I was a convicted felon in a past life, but now I'm in a new life?
Don't bring that up.
Okay. Oh, right.
Immediately. Like, don't bring that up. Like, she breaks character for you, Luna. She don't bring that up. She remembers herself.
Cats.
It's just like...
I see shovels, nothing but shovels, just digging deeper holes. I'm getting a vision.
I'm getting to the other side.
Well, perhaps Svanahold will teach Ellie when to keep quiet.
Ciara. I'm inclined to. I'm graciously inclined to, Your Majesty.
Well, let's call it recess. We can... Ari, come with me.
I turn towards Ari and like do like the basically like the hiccup like thumbs up.
Yeah. Ciara just like look. She like grabs both your shoulders and turns you as soon as Ardias's back is turned, and she doesn't think anyone else is like really watching. She's like turns with your shoulders. Don't mention past things when you commit a crime that no one else is aware of, or at the very least believes that the committer is dead. You don't really need to bring it up, especially not at a formal meeting. And at formal meetings, looks at you, Ellie. Not a hiccup, not a peep, not a suggestion that you are going to be the one calling the shots, because that's what gets you shot.
Okay, but like, I'm really proud of that crime.
I don't regret it at all.
I will brag.
Oculus talks like you don't probably understand. Oculus is like, I like crime too. Me too.
He flaps over to Luna and is like patting her like, I agree.
Yeah, and Ciara just like, oh, you lad have had enough crime, both now and then. So don't encourage anymore. And just like looks back at Ellie, just asking politely when you're in the court of someone else, regardless of your station, is suitable for the amount of respect you're supposed to have. I'm not gentry, so I can't really tell you how to act and the patience and everything, but at the very least, I know exactly how not to get myself in trouble and the matriarchy. So just please heed me, ask politely. And remember, we're guests here. And so she's sitting there like, oh, she wants to draw it back to the treason thing that she keeps bringing up. And if anything that you want to bring up from last night, don't say it out loud at all. Not here, ever. Talk about it quietly, in private, and just in a box, hopefully that none else can hear.
So many great blades.
Okay? Tell me what you... Okay, question. Actually, quiz time. What does treason mean to you? Like, what pop quiz? What statements might qualify as treason? Is it A, plans to go on a picnic or to go on an outing with friends? Vague and non-specific. B, regicide, homicide, or otherwise crimes to the crown. C, turning into a dog and gallivanting about the place and shirking your duties. Or D, B and C. B and C.
You see Ellie like visually like shuffling through her notes because like while you're like scolding her, she's like been like jotting down notes. And like,
she's trying to be gentle when she says it, but like
Oculus, I can help.
no.
Ellie just like peeking over her notes. Is it the homicide?
Aye, that's half of it. That's half of it. Now, one of them answers had 2. She's just looking at you, hoping like she's reaching across the dark tunnel. Please hold on. Just, Ellie, I think I know politics bore you, but I think it's about time that I told you something really important. And she like grabs your hands and lifts them up. The Arcanic Empire and the Drow Matriarchy have been at war for a very long time, so if anything that you say can get me into trouble coming out of my mouth, you probably shouldn't say it. Does that make any sense to you? So if it sounds like it's something that would get me in trouble, or into a fight, you probably should keep a light cap on it. Just a gentle one. Just think a tiny bit before it comes out of your mouth. Just, please. As your friend, I'm doing this to try and keep you safe. She seems like really stressed here. Like this is like a little peak of her anxiety level. Like, please just stay alive. Where's your father?
Yeah, you see.
Where's Coyote?
Yeah, you see Ellie has like a sad expression and is just like, so my words can get you in trouble?
It's not me you have to worry about, lass. It is you I'm mostly worried about. Yes, it can get, yes, but that's not your concern. Your concern should be you. You, love. All right? She says love, but like her voice lowers like 7 octaves or like 20 octaves, like, love. You're not doing terribly. And she just sort of like has to reel herself and like, you're not doing terribly. You don't know yet. All right? And I get that you're trying. Ace is done trying. Just don't mention past crimes after up and until after we are out of territory that could get us landed and grounded here. And also, you wouldn't have
like
to
I said, it was Elven Principalities. It wasn't here.
Ah, excellent, great. We'd be fugitives here. That's fantastic. Actually, never mind. I think there's a jurisdiction. Semantics. Just focus on the crime that we're trying to alleviate. What's it called? Pardon first, and just.
Okay, I don't want that one.
Yeah. No, not the one you're proud of, and just hold your hands, Ellie. You know, when you go into thinking mode with the pipe, do that a little bit more before speaking. It's just a small fraction, all right?
Okay.
And I'll back you up every step of the way, provided that you do not lead us into destruction. And I'll do my best to support you, I promise, okay? You're not alone in this. She's here, I'm here, all right? Just... Good talk? Looks at Luna. Good talk? She's sort of like this like far away moment. I miss Kathy.
I'm just like Ciara being the group parent right now.
Yeah.
Single parent.
Michael absolutely love it.
I love it too.
Ciara's her single dad.
Oh my god. Oh, you're gonna get in trouble. Oh my god.
So many fires.
Hurting the cats.
Oculus can sense her anxiety, so he So like Oculus like flaps over to her shoulder, and like of course Ellie here. Good talk, Kiki. She's like, thank you, lad. She's like, thank you.
Narte's just been like nodding slowly in the background this entire time. Lowen has also just been like also nodding slowly and quietly. Ari.
She was at a register where she was just trying to talk quietly with them,
Yeah.
so like
they heard it been taken away.
Yeah, he goes in his dramatic fashion as he does with his long cape and whatever, and he goes. So you just go to like a different room because there's a bunch of like meeting rooms nearby, and he just goes in one. So you go in there, and he sits with you, and he just says, "Yesterday, you wanted to... He's just like, okay. Borogavar. Why? Just why? He's like, I understand Feywild. I get Feywild. It's pretty. There are interesting things. Borogavar, hot. Dangerous, deadly, everything wants to kill you.
Australia.
Nothing here is
Australia from hell. It is hell. It's. I'm just trying to understand. Just trying to understand you.
Why are you like this?
And what did you say?
It sounds really exciting. I don't think I've ever been so excited in my whole life.
Makes one soldier friend, makes one criminal friend, makes one princess friend, must. Danger.
Well, I mean, like, since before.
Then he has this realization come over him. True. It's true. And he just sits by you for a minute, and it takes him a long time, but he says,
I think she would have really liked it.
Val probably would have liked it. She definitely would have liked it. Val would have liked it. Should have gone the heartbeat.
She wouldn't have asked you either. She would have just gone.
No, she would have definitely just gone. Yeah, she would have just gone.
That's why she's dead.
That's too funny.
And he gets up, and you can tell he's just wrestling with this decision. Well, obligation is often a cage. The cage isn't what you need, is it? Fine, you can go. But there will be conditions. It's like... And he pulls on your ear, like, playfully at the earring that you have that contacts him. He says, you will contact me. Okay? You will report to me, and if you don't, I will assume you are dead. And I will send an entire platoon to get you. Probably more. So don't skip it. Also, I'm gonna have to teach you a few things. I can't believe I'm doing this. Also, it will make Mom really mad, and I'm angry at her, so we're doing it.
That's a win. That's a win column.
Anyway.
Ari just yanks down like a projector screen, like gets a giant thing of chalk. Yeah!
Win column! Okay. And we're getting a few things first. So you don't burn alive there. Okay. And then he stands up. He says, I guess you're going. And then he brings you to a hug.
She hugs back. Because she was good.
He doesn't say anything. He's just like, I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay. Let's go. And he opens the door, and in the hallway comes Meryl. And Meryl has this beautiful gown. Stunning. White like diamonds, just beautiful. And she says, I have created a masterpiece, but to say so myself. Where is she? Where is my object of inspiration?
I know.
And RTS is just like,
used to it
this
being
isn't
his
for
word.
you, is it? And she like picks it up, and there's like 2 pieces to it. You know, it's a lot of midriff. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that.
On the bet. I mean the race.
Oh.
I don't even know if he knows what that means. It's like, wait, what was the what?
There was a bet. You see him calculate. You and Slanahold? You and Slanahold? He means Ciara, because that's her last name.
Oh. Well, yeah. I won. It was a race. We raced as to who could fix stuff fastest.
I wasn't aware of the competition. And
I won.
so she's going to wear this.
Yeah. I told Meryl to give her the best. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but I think it'll be good.
Well, I don't want to deny Meryl. So
You know how well she designs things. Nudge, nudge.
he kind of just looks distantly into like the weird outfits she's put him in.
Her favorite hanger.
She has and then he sees Meryl just give him these eyes, and he's like, "Yes, Meryl's, you're brilliant, so brilliant." Of course I am. I bring only the best. So all three of you come back, and at this point, the throne room has mostly cleared, and it's just you guys chatting and waiting for Ari to come back. So you see Ari coming back with this.
Before anything, Ari wants to come up to the group and say, "My brother has given me permission to come with you, but I wanted to ask your permission if I can come with you."
Kiara's ears go completely flat, and like she was just like have like neutral expression. This is her realizing, oh no, I'm about another one. Oh god, why? And, yeah, Luna's question.
Oh wait, I missed that.
I'm sorry, can you fight?
Yes, I can fight.
Yeah, of course you can join us.
I've done a little bit of fighting. But I've got super cool spells, and I'm a sorcerer in training, and so I'm doing good.
And you have combat experience aside and in addition to what? Our foray into the Feywilds?
Practice?
I practice. And you have, just to clarify, you have His Majesty's permission.
She just like puts up his hands like,
and like there's this like quiet like parent moment like, what do you mean you said yes to the car?
"What do you mean you said yes to this?" And he's just like,
wild and
like she makes the face like just it's such a brief thing, but then she remembers I'm a soldier. I can't start questioning Majesty. And she's like, "Aye, right. No. Welcome aboard." Aye, naturally. Of course.
"Of course, there will be conditions."
Ears
And then
raised.
he says, he looks to Ellie. "Ellie, who is the most responsible out of you?"
Can't be. She's not here anymore. Sorry.
Basically.
I look around the room. Ciara.
"Oh, and that should be." He's like,
That's by process of elimination.
"Then she will be given." It's like, okay, so then says, "That works for me. Give her the earring I gave you. Give it to her."
Oh,
Gave me an earring?
Yeah, he gave you an earring in the Feywild.
Ellie trying to remember where she put that thing.
Oh, right. I'm digging around.
You pull it out of the pocket.
Aha!
It's like,
Ciara takes a small little leaf off of it.
"Look, this is a direct line to me, and I expect reports. And I don't think..." Ellie, realistically, would you make reports to me? I thought not.
The vacant expression
It's just
said it
like,
all.
I look vacant, like, well, and then just like, I thought not.
It's like she was almost gonna turn her head to ask Kiara.
Looking for Keontae.
And Ciara just holds out her hand. Naturally, I can make reports. Just sort of weighs the thing. Just
Yeah, it's just a hoop earring that's small. Then he says, I'll also be providing extra training for Ari before she goes. Because for some reason she has convinced me to entertain her in this madness.
Ciara in her brain, madness you're permitting.
It's just like
Madness we are permitting.
Madness.
We're all committing to.
complete craziness.
Oculus.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. I like this.
I finally found his voice.
You're excused. I'll call you when I know what to do next. And he's just like,
Training. Ciara helpful. Training begins.
yes, I suppose that. And yeah, so then you see him leave. Chaliki joins him. You actually see Chaliki's familiar leave her shoulder and go to him.
A common thing.
Yeah, it happens. And there's even a joke that you catch with Chaliki saying, I see the familiar whisperer has returned. And he's just like, let's just go to work. I've made a bad decision today, and I'm still dealing with it.
Let's make a few more.
A few more. All right, so at this point, you guys have recess. And I think this is a good place to break. So we'll call it good. All right, let's do stars and wishes. So things we enjoyed in general, things we enjoyed that other people did, and we'll start. Is anyone ready to go?
I really liked Ellie's whole like date situation, and then the whole explanation part with that. Oh, by the way, we were dogs.
We were
dogs.
Do we do stars and wishes, or do we do the stars first and then the wishes?
Just whatever we want to do. Let's just do stars first, and then we'll do wishes. Michael, what did you like?
I really liked the day too, but I really liked the mom moment of Ciara talking to Luna. It really reminds me of I don't know if you've ever watched Steven Universe, or there's like the moment where he finds out like all the tests are fake, and like they're just doing that because they're like, we don't know how to take care of this like child. It was very much like that moment. So it's like the first time that Ciara is vulnerable in front of them, and like Ellie kind of got that because like she's dense, but she's very insightful. So it's like, oh no.
Yeah, as soon as the like reveal is given, she's like,
Just trying to keep you alive, please.
So like, Ellie thinks that Ciara is just like cool as a cucumber, and like this is the first time that she's like come out as vulnerable, and it's just like,
oh no, you caught her slipping.
So I thought that was really cool. It was a fun, awesome scene.
all right, Amelia.
Oculus stealing the ornament from Ardius's shoulder. and then just the whole, you don't do that. Don't put that back.
What's wrong with you?
I like it. It seems real nice.
Shiny? I want to
Can I keep it?
I'm gonna keep it anyway.
Well, you can't really stop me now, because then you had to grab me, and then it's going to look like you're trying to grab a team, and I know you can't do that because you're really well behaved. I'm not.
I'm not behaved. I can get away with this.
I can. Look at me. I'm cute.
Little
Then
punk.
I also really liked when Luna said, "I'm really proud of that crime."
That was good.
Proud of that crime.
Really, really good. Actually.
What am I really proud of it?
And then mad, chaotic, good energy.
Yeah.
Good one though. Good crime. If I was gonna go down for anything, it'd be that.
Yeah.
It did.
I don't regret that at all.
No
I
regret.
want credit for
I was
that.
getting for that one. That's why I died.
Yeah.
I did die for it.
Yeah, that was an all-in bet.
And Serena.
The dog date was really, really cute, as was the explanation. I do like that Luna reflected that in like talking to Galag, like, oh, yes, I have to have someone hanging on pins and needles on this too. Yes, I've experienced this and you must experience it as well. This is good.
It's best.
Pride in the war crime was fantastic. Because Ciara, up until that point, you weren't espousing any treasonous stuff, and then it's like,
You too.
Everyone et tu, crave et tu. Why? Why? It's like, it's been going up, and she's just sitting there like, okay, we're in a room full of people. This is fine. They know how to be. It's that like galaxy, like the zoom in from the far galaxy all the way to her eye moment where it's like, I've never actually seen them actually have to act properly before. This is different. I don't think they know. They don't know at all. They don't know at all. Oh god. I did love that Ari was just like, I love that little tender moment with Ari and Artius. That was really sweet. It was really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like. Yeah, I love their sibling ship. I love
He
it.
was so sweet. It's like, oh, and that's how she won him over. She got you in the heart. Things like a spear poised right at your heart. And then, of course, you know, panicking.
Straight
and
from
the
her
mom-
heart.
Yeah. From me to you, brother. Ta! But I did like the panic mom moment with Ellie too. That was grand. That was grand. Oh my god. Now she's like, no, I'm watching 3 of them. Where's Keontae?
Where's Kayante, please?
Yeah, Ellie was writing down notes and just like asking politely, and shooting your shot gets you shot.
I think that's when Ciara realized that the person who mediates and does the most dictation between, like, when it's not Luna, it was Keontae. And so it's just like, oh no. Oh no.
Again, Ciara's the single dad.
Oh god. Now I'm the single dad. I'm not just mom.
Help.
Help. She can do things for most. Yeah, but those are all the highlights that I really liked. Just proud of your war crime. Love your date. Love the heart-wrenching moment between siblings. Also, you were just like raising all sorts of hell with your mother. I'm like, this is just pellets in the BB gun that she's gonna fire at your brother later. And you're just like, one BB after another, after another, after another. Let's just fill the whole canister with as much rage points that she can then direct at someone who can manage her. Oh no.
Not only that, but she pointed the way.
Just like watching the incline go up higher. Oh no.
I liked you guys meeting Enid.
No. Yeah, that was really cute.
And Ari's family is big, and I'm just like, okay, we can introduce another family member.
Enid was the
Trickle
person
in.
that Luna was talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep,
okay.
Enid's the cat lady.
Nervous cat.
I
lady.
like that interaction.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
Help me.
She's just, yeah, she has extreme anxiety. So she's
No
just,
wonder why.
yeah, just always a really tight strand. I liked, it's not horrible, but I liked being Rashad and your mom. I was like, I get to be the parent that's like, you need to be responsible and think about what you're going to give to the Empire and things like that. And Rashad's just like Malfoy.
Wait till your mother hears about this.
Until your mom hears about this.
Wait till your mom hears about this Potter.
Got me. Of course, I liked the dog date. I felt proud of the little restaurant I made.
Yeah, I like Cassius. I want to go back. I want to live there. When Ellie retires from an adventuring life, she's just gonna live her life as a dog. And just...
As a doggo.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, those are, and of course, I mean, I live. RTS is basically like Logic Me times 10 and has like a lot more restraint, so it's really easy for me to like go into him. So I like anything where I get to play him. And I loved the little like tender scene with Ari of their siblingship. So cute.
So cute.
So precious. All right, wishes. Let's do wishes.
Oh wait, we didn't talk about the dress. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, the dress.
The
Yes.
dress will come up. That'll be the start of next session.
Oh my god. I dropped this bomb
So
here and joined.
before we go into the 9 hells, gotta wear this dress.
Yeah, wear this dress.
Into the 9 hells.
Yeah.
Into the 9 hells.
She'll be in the 10th hell.
Yeah.
It's like a metal riff. Into the 9 hells.
This is not practical at all.
I don't think I can fight in this lass.
What loop does my arm go through?
Where's your 2 pieces?
What's the 2 pieces? What's with these shoes?
I think
Alright.
These are just straps.
Ari did
These are
it.
not even shoes.
I can tell why you guys have other people to dress you. Alright, wishes.
Wishes,
Alright.
Michael.
I'm looking forward to going into Borogavar. Am I saying that right?
It's Borogavar.
Borogavar. Borogavar. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping. One thing that I'm wishing for is more moments with Ari to kind of solidify her in the group, and I think going to that demon flame is gonna help out with that, because right now she's kind of in her element, so she has like all the support of like Arcadic Empire, and like we've kind of been interacting with her, but like she's a princess, she has all this stuff that she's
Yeah.
doing.
So like you guys need to know like what
I got to play a game with her. You guys haven't yet played a game with her, so y'all
Yeah.
need to play a game.
So I'm hoping that like when we
Uh-oh.
do that venture, then force her to lean on us a little bit more, and we can have some more fun interactions with Ari.
Mhm.
So, that's what I'm wishing for.
Yeah, I like that plan.
I'm
McKenna,
excited for that.
what are you wishing for?
I actually don't have anything in mind right
Okay,
now.
great. That means I'm doing good. Serena.
I do like when we're able to like do interpersonal RP, so that was really fun to do this time.
I love interpersonal RP. That's why I'm always like, do you guys want RP? So I always encourage that, because like when you just have one-on-one time and you can have those like deep talks, I just live there, so let's do that.
But yeah, so I like those. So like probably like before bedtime, like have more gal talk, because I think that'll probably help with the with sort of like it sort of sets the mood for like
The integration.
yeah, so like yeah, that way it shows like through all these sleepovers they keep on having like little talks, like fireside chats, just no fireside, and there's actually a really nice bath over there because no one cares.
Something else I want to happen is that I want the party to explain who Adlanna, Tarina, and Kayanthi are, because these characters are still going to be important, just because that's just who I am as a writer. I'm not going to just let them be dead. That's lazy writing. And
That'll also help Ari figure out who
yeah, exactly.
contact.
Ari will have context. Amelia herself will have context because she's like, so
I don't get that joke.
yeah, and what I think I'll do is I'll actually do a one-on-one campaign with Kristen and do Kayanthi and Aravan, but it won't be D&D. It'll be a different system because she doesn't like D&D. So I need to figure out what system to use. Amelia.
I am looking forward to Ari being out of her element and like more reliant on the group. Because it's definitely like while I'm playing her, she's easily got like things that can pull her away and distract her.
Yeah.
From getting to know the group and people who can come up, and then she gets like pulled off, and that's really easy because she's got a life that she's kind of comfortable in, whatever. I also really enjoyed having the brother sister like tender moment thing, and it would be fun to do a little bit more of that, but also I'm looking forward to getting to have more time with the whole group as a whole.
Great. Okay. Since we're gonna, I mean, it sounds like you're going to Borogavar. Is there a type of experience you want to have? Like, do you want a more survival? Do you want just more combat? Is there any preference?
I don't want to.
Wondering about just like, I know Luna's gonna have in the back of her mind timing about trial. Like, okay, are we gonna be back in time for that?
Or do we resolve that before we go?
Yeah.
It sounds like we're gonna have like some training time prior to going.
Yeah, they still need to like gather more people to like assist them because it's a large effort.
Like we're the secret cell and everyone else is like the distraction with nothing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would be fun.
Team.
Yeah,
We're A team. We're Scream team. They're Dream team.
I think we'll try to do the trial first.
Okay.
Just to like wrap that up because I don't want to keep like holding on to it.
It's like a dark shadow that's like
Yeah, it's like this dark shadow, and like I don't see like and they would tell you like you're probably gonna be gone for like months. So like this is a hard mission. So then
I leave the plane right before a trial. That does not matter.
Yeah.
You look like a flight risk. It's called a flight risk. You see that? Me? Flight risk. You don't want to look like a flight risk.
All right, so that's all right. Next week we wrap up stuff and then prep to go. If not, get there. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna end the recording now.
Okay.
Hi, this is Tiffany, your GM and editor. Thanks so much for watching the show. We update when my life allows it. Sorry, I can't be more specific than that. If you're looking for a more kid-friendly show, I will never go above a PG-13 rating. So please share, like, sub, tell your friends, and comment. Thanks again for watching, and we hope to hear from you soon.